All right, so this is the map. It's 150 feet per hex. Each one of your characters, like if you're moving through a hex, imagine it's going to take 1 minute to get through each hex. Imaginary, like for time purposes and stuff like that. So if you guys are over here at B4, you over here at this camp area, like this is your big camp, and you guys want to go over to the docks, and you go through the woods, it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes to get there, probably.
Gotcha.
So that just gives you a kind of idea of how much time it takes for you to get to one place to another on the map. And then if you guys do decide that you're leaving an area and going to another one, I'm going to be trying to kind of keep time for that because the slasher is going to be hunting you down eventually.
What?
And
Spoiler alert!
Whoa!
Know where
There's
you guys
a
are
slasher?
moving to, this, that, and the third. Yeah, right. It was Halloween. Who knew?
Huh.
All right, so I'm gonna pop you guys over to this map. You guys shouldn't have a token on the map just yet.
Nope. All right, real quick. You said every hex was 1 minute of movement.
Yes, unless
Or
your
the-
character is specifically faster, like if you're a Tabaxi or something like that.
Gotcha. Definitely not at all. Cool beans.
So I will drop you guys onto this map because you probably can't see anything until your tokens are on there. And I do things a little differently as a DM. I like to always have an initiative order up. So I will pull up an initiative. When you guys are ready, click your character and then click the initiative button.
Copy.
So I have a turn order up. So click your character, click the initiative. It'll roll initiative for you and it'll populate the initiative list. The reason I do that is to make sure that all the characters are in order and everybody gets a turn to speak. If they have something to say, you just wait till it's your turn, and I'll let you know when it's your turn on the initiative order.
They're not super solid.
Nizzle my nizzle.
At least you found the initiative before I did. I found it, but it wasn't clicky.
And just double check it one more time. Kyle will not be joining us.
I have no idea. He's in
He's
the
here.
thing right now.
I'm here. I have a character made, but I mean,
Put him up to 3rd level.
Oh yeah, you just have to put your character to 3rd level.
And there's a level up character Mancer, which makes it handy. Very cool.
I can't get my cogwheel to turn back off now, though. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb.
We all feel dumb in Roll20. So
Yeah.
All right.
I'm left-handed over here.
Yeah, you guys don't usually do this, so I get it. I appreciate you coming over, and I appreciate you letting me DM for you guys. This is
Hell
gonna be
yeah,
fun
man.
for me.
Fuck yeah, dude. Been waiting for this.
Abraham is a Dampier.
Yes, I am.
I almost went Dampier. I was like, I always go Dampier, so I had to do something different.
You didn't, bro. You didn't have to do that.
So I went with the most original thing ever, an Orc Fighter.
Oh, why did you
Um,
roll twice?
He
Neither
didn't
one
click
of
his
us.
token.
I don't have a
No,
token.
he doesn't have a token. Chemo, do you mind making a token for him real quick?
I thought I made one.
Yeah. Do you have a picture up?
Yeah. Oh,
He does have a picture.
Cool.
there. Now my token is saved. There.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I got the token now.
I'll make sure your token has vision and make sure it has dark vision.
Boom.
Odd man out. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a token.
Yeah, beyond that out.
I can't do that. I need consistency. You're fucking killing me here, Smalls.
Sorry, remember, I'm on Firefox. It's the only way my PC's allowing me to play Roll20. I know D said he was on Firefox. What is everybody else using to play this?
Chrome.
You're on Chrome.
Yeah, I've been on Chrome the whole time.
I used to be able to do it on Chrome, but I don't know, like after that big hiccup Roll20 had, I haven't been able to get back on it on Chrome. It says I have
Chrome like eats a lot of CPU.
It does, and that might be what I'm missing now.
What kind of border do you want, Kyle?
It don't matter.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Everybody's in here saying okie dokie. My son's upstairs watching Roly Poly Oly, and that's one thing they say in that show all the time. Okie dokie.
I love me some Roly Poly Oly. Not gonna lie,
Really?
it's like one of my favorite like kid shows for
So
watching with kids.
If I was gonna say, if I turn it on for you, are you gonna be like sitting like 5 feet from the TV, just looking up at it like my son is?
I'll sing all the songs and everything.
I gotta be careful
Holy.
because I do that with a lot of songs. I walk around the house, I'll sing the intros to those songs, and my son will look around like, "Where is it?" I'm like, "Dude, that's my terrible voice singing."
All right, so to give you guys a little bit of background on the I gave access to everybody's character sheets to everybody.
Facts.
Cool. Thank you.
He did because I was checking everybody else's out, seeing what backgrounds you guys had. I was like, "What should I do? What should I do?" I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna be the individual.
Yeah, the other
odd
group,
man out."
the other group I play with are like very secretive about their character sheets. They don't want anybody to know what they can do and all this other stuff.
The fuck?
Oh, really?
So it's nice to play with people that play cooperatively.
Yeah, it was fucking rough, just so you know.
Kimo and
I played
I
with them.
send each other's character sheets all the time to each other. Like, "Yo, check out my character. How does he
Yeah,
look?"
it's more like bragging, right? It's like, why would you
Right.
want to hide that? Look how
Right.
cool my
Things
character
I can
is.
do.
I just like seeing what everyone makes.
They
Yeah,
feel like
'cause-
it adds to the realism of you don't know exactly what I'm capable of.
That's fair. You know, that's a legit playing style.
Yeah,
not
cool.
For me.
It's not our squad.
But
Yeah.
Kimo knows like it is rough playing with those guys.
Are they
Mm.
like super like PvP focused?
They don't PvP, but like they play with each other
No.
against each other. And I don't
Yeah, I
know,
was
I don't
about
know how
to
to
say.
explain that any way other than that.
I know.
It
I
was-
I know
wow.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a
No one
weird
commands.
situation,
There it
man.
is.
Yeah, I got
we'll
Kyle
get
in
that
already.
Descending order. All right, cool. Darcher, you're going to be starting off, but let me go through the arrival at the camp. So, after having traveled for a few days through the wilderness, your patience is finally rewarded as you turn the bend and a massive wooden sign reading "Welcome to Camp Clearwater" appears. A simple painting of a lake flanked by trees joins into the woods. And a few hundred yards beyond, you can see the timbered entrance of the camp and a few cabins lurking in the distance. This is a camp that's owned by a friend of yours, Steve. Steve is a druid, and he's been kind of having a hard time keeping his camp afloat. What Steve's plan is to open up this place called Camp Clearwater, where he can teach young children how to be adventurers and how to like hone their magic skills and learn nature and survival. And it's about a 2 or 3 week camp, and he's called you guys back from some of your previous adventuring days, and after he retired, and said, "Hey, I need some help getting this camp up and running for the summer. If you guys wouldn't mind coming and help and be some counselors, and I got a few odds and ends we need to get before the camp is ready for the kids." So you guys all got together and said, "Yeah, Steve, we'll help you out." So he's waiting for you guys to arrive right now. And Darcher, you're the first person to arrive at the camp. So give me a little background on Darcher and let me know what's going on with Darcher.
Okay, so I should assume that all of this stuff is happening in a fantasy world, right? This isn't like us that gets transported to now I'm an elf or whatever. Like this is I'm an elf at Stillwater.
The isekai.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
this isn't
lived in
isekai
this
at all.
world.
Yeah, you've lived in this world. You've adventured in this world. Like I said, you and Steve, used to be part of a traveling party.
Okay.
And Steve went into retirement, and he like his dream was to have this summer camp for kids. And like I said, he's calling in his chips. He saved your life a couple times. He said, "Come on and help me out just to get this set up for this go around." You're between adventures, so you figure you help Steve out.
Because I'm just thinking, like, Darcher's sort of a guy at the shadows, probably not going to be the stereotypical like camp figure for kids. But you know, Steve, he saved him a couple times, right? So like, Darcher's got a little bit of loyalty for those that helped him out. So in between adventures, his luck's probably not been so hot. So he's thinking maybe he can use this as an opportunity to earn some coin. And so yeah, so he just answers Steve's call and is like, "Fuck it, I'll deal with some kids. It can't be that bad. It can't be worse than, you know, fighting off any other sort of monster." That's probably Darcher's main motivation, I guess. If we want to talk about sort of character description, he's a Ladrin scout rogue, so he's probably just mainly the scout type focus for whatever group he's in, and he gets paid for keeping other folks alive, essentially.
Oh, so you make a perfect camp counselor, honestly. Like, you teach the kids, you know, about adventuring, sneaking in and out of buildings.
Yeah.
And,
like, you
and
probably
even though
don't
you're
want
probably
your...
not like the teacher type, but you know, you have skills that Steve knows that you have.
Right. He's got the skills that would be useful to teach a child as far as like forestry and all that sort of stuff. But Darcher would also try to teach you how to drink and gamble and all that sort of stuff, and maybe not so appropriate for the kids.
All right, perfect. So you're like the first person to arrive at the camp, and what you see is like this big cabin that's behind Steve, and Steve is very like Ned Flanders-ish as he approaches you. Like, hey, diddly ho there! Hey, diddly ho there, Darcher. Glad you came. I got the kids set up over here, and you see there's like 6 kids, and they're wearing these matching yellow tabards that say, you know, Camp Clearwater on them.
Wow, this looks great, Steve. How have you been?
He's like, "Oh, I'm glad you like it. Everything here is going to be amazing for the kids. I'm going to wait till everybody gets here, but I'll let you know I'm so glad to see you, Darcher."
Yep, glad to see you too. Happy to be here. I'll just take a little seat over here then.
Can I offer you some milk, a beverage, or something while we wait for everybody else to get here?
No, thank you. I will not be drinking any milk. I'm just gonna sit here on these stairs and drink from my water skin, as it's a wine skin.
All right, then. Feel free to introduce yourself to the kids if you like. You see a bunch of rambunctious-looking kids. They're sitting over here. They're probably somewhere between the ages of like 15 and 17. These are the kids that are going to be counselors for the younger kids. They're going to be like the buffer between you guys when they get here. And between the 3 kids that are sitting at this table, like there's one kid, he's like standing up on the table and he's like flexing like for these 2 girls that are sitting in front of him, like trying to put on a show, and the other girls are kind of like laughing at him.
Ah, to be young.
How old is Darcher?
I would think Darcher's probably like 28, something like that, like older 20s.
Gotcha.
So then over here, these kids are kind of like sitting by a campfire, and they're just kind of sharing little stories and stuff, chatting back and forth. All right, so Gorza, you're the second one to arrive, and of course Steve greets you in his big humble nature, offers you a glass of milk. But tell us a little bit about Gorza.
Yeah, so I think like with Gorza, Steve would actually have known her parents, because she just kind of lived at home and was not doing a whole lot, but she was known for telling tall tales about adventures she never went on. And so they kind of got tired of her and kicked her out and told her to go work for Steve and do something with her life. And maybe, maybe try to live up to those adventures she keeps talking about so much. If you know what a Chunibyo is, she is that. She spouts bullshit a whole lot about stuff that about her accomplishments and a dark spirit haunting her. But it is, if you have any kind of insight, you know that she's full of shit. So
Oh shit.
so she she did work out enough and like like practice in their yard enough to like where she's passable in a fight, but she's not the adventurer she claims to be. But she puts on a lot of airs around people for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so
I guess appearance wise, she is tall, dark emo-ish hair and makeup, and she's always kind of like got this very self-satisfied smirk while covering her face with her hand in a way.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
so about what age is Gorza?
She is 19.
Oh, so she's not too much older than the other camp counselors that are here.
No, again, she was kind of just laying around at home, and her parents were tired of her shit.
All right, so when you arrive, Steve greets you and he offers you a glass of milk. Hey, how you doing, Gorza? Your parents said you're looking forward to working with me here at the camp, and I'm looking forward to having you.
She kind of like puts her hand on her face and chuckles. She's like, "I'm doing well, Steve, but I'll take only a drink of the gods' ambrosia, as if you will. It's the only drink that can satisfy one as powerful and mature as I."
I got some warm milk. I freshly milked it this morning. There's probably some other drinks inside the cabin once you get inside. I don't know if we have any ale. Nobody's here is of age to drink just yet.
She just kind of like, like flaps her cloak up, says, "No need. I've water from the sweet springs of the gods, the garden of the gods, if you will."
You see
been
Darcher's
there?
like hold up his wineskin, like cheersing you.
That's just tap water, right?
Roger got it from a river or a creek.
Awesome.
All right, so you can just have yourself a seat, and like I said, the kids are over there just chatting it up and everything. Abraham, you're the next person to arrive. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Abraham's kind of the mystery, like, interrogation type guy. Like, he's an intimidator. Like, people don't like to mess with him, really. Like, new kid, like, especially with these kids, like, I don't know why Stevie's bringing me in. Like, I'm just looking at this situation as, you know what? This is a good opportunity for me. There's lots of blood around in the woods. I only hunt animals. Stevie helped me, change that lifestyle. Or, I don't think I'd be invited to this adventure with all these kids here. But, I'd say Abraham's probably a little bit older than everybody else. He's probably about 32, maybe.
Okay. So Steve doesn't offer you milk because he knows you don't drink it.
Yep. Don't worry about me. I got my own little water jug. It's fruit punch.
And then he kind of like taps you on the shoulder. He kind of taps you on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, the kids don't know about your nature, so let's try to keep it that way, okay?"
Oh, really? It is fruit punch this time, I swear.
Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
All right, so Cash, you'd be the next person to arrive. Tell us a little bit about Cash.
Yo, so Cash is bounding in like on all fours. He's a Haragon. He's young. He's like 17 years old. He's got like thick locks. You can when he like comes in, he like slides in once the dirt settles. He's like, "Sup, Steve?" And he's got like these like claw marks, which Steve is during like one of their old times where they were hunting. It was actually a goblin fight, and he was doing pretty well, but a goblin got the jump on him. Hence why now he like stays at a distance, doesn't want to hurt his pretty face. He is a ranger. He's his family. His name is Cashmius Saddlehorn, but he goes by Cash. His family is a bunch of like Harrigans. They're kind of like Harfoots. They go in like a cycle around like a certain area, and that's actually where he met Steve. Steve needed some help with some things, and his parents helped him fight like some goblins and a couple trolls, and then Cash went along and actually got himself a couple kills, but you know, they stay in the forest, so he is pretty good at survival and things like that, but he's got like this chill demeanor. His chest is out with like half his shirt open, brown skin, just super aloof, but like, you know, after he sees Steve, like he comes up, hugs him a little bit, he's like, it's good to see you again, bro. Oh, look at this. And he sees like some of the girls who are campers that are like kind of like his same age. He's like, hello. Look at this tool over here, Steve. You got these guys over here too? Man, rough.
Well, I like to keep a decent balance between the males and the females in the park. You know, safety's always in numbers.
The golden ratio,
right.
Steve.
Right. I'll take care of the females though. Don't have to worry about them. See you inside, bro.
Have we all known each other too? Because I think somebody at this point needs to go over there and just like flop him on the head, be like, you know, you need to respect the ladies here too.
Oh, it's all about respect, bro.
You guys probably adventured with Steve like on and off, but like I don't think any guys in the party have been all at the same time partying with Steve.
Right. This would be like the
Probably
first
not.
actual, like first everyone together.
Steve is Gandalf to us.
I would say
Right.
different
I would
areas.
say you guys know of each other, but you don't exactly know each other.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we probably read the notes, so you know other missions and that if there were any.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like after, you know, giving Steve some love, like Cash pulls out his like pan flute and he starts playing a little melody, walking over towards the girls. Not saying anything, but just playing a little thing. A little Link and Zelda kind of music. And he just
All right.
leans.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, and then Maggie. I don't know if that's your character's name or that just happens
My
to be it, but
character's name is Lumi, but Travis very kindly built everything for me because I've been running around in real life like a chicken with my head cut off. So I didn't get
All
to
right,
tell him my name.
You can't use that as an excuse. I build all your characters. Like, what do you mean?
I didn't even give him a name. Like usually I'm like, I want to be this thing with this name and this is my background. This time I was just like, make me a rogue. Okay, thanks. And that was literally like all I could do about it. I usually am a little bit more creatively involved, but I wasn't this time. So all shout outs go to Travis. But her name is Lumi. And she is a wood elf, so she's young for an elf. She's like in her 230s, but for you guys, that's all pretty old. She's kind of like, she's got the elder goth vibe. She's fun, but she's got like darker makeup, and she has like the spooky vibe, and that's why the roguish thing comes off well. She would definitely be the one to like help you break into the graveyard so we could like tell fortunes in the moonlight. That's definitely her vibe. So yeah.
So Cash wouldn't care about the young girls. He'd focus on you. Gotcha.
I almost made the goth character too with Gordon. I switched it just at the last moment.
So like Cash is actually playing like a darker version of it in his pan flute around you and just like gives you a wink.
Well, she definitely would just like laugh, like, "Oh, you're adorable."
Oh yeah.
so like once you guys are all settled in and everybody's arrived, Steve's like trying to be a boss, and he stands up. He's like, "All right, guys, if I could get everybody here," and he has like this little wooden flute, and he's like, and like everybody like starts rallying up. He's like, "All right, guys, now that you're all here, I just want to introduce you to everybody. Gorza, Darcher, Cash, Brenda, Alice. This is Brenda right here. We got Brenda, Alice, and Bill. They're going to be here helping out. We got Jack. Right here is Ned and Marcy. And, of course, we've got I don't know why I want to call you Maggie, but her name is Lumi. Lumi and Darcher.
I'm Darcher.
All right, guys. Yep, I want to make sure that you guys all are getting along. Unfortunately, I do got some errands I have to run. I'm going to turn into a horse and trot on out of here. I got about 6 days travel. I got to bring some food back for you guys before the rest of the campers get here. I do have a list, and he like pulls out this list and he just like rolls out onto the floor. I got some chores I need you guys to knock out. I will be very appreciative, of course. And by the time I get back, we should be ready for some campers. There's just some holes in some walls, you know, small here and there stuff. We got to talk to old Willie Coates, check in on him and make sure he's good to go with the dock. He's got some boats he wants to take the kids out paddling with. And I'm going to be leaving this up to you. Who do you think should be in charge?
Well, you know, I don't want to.
Probably the oldest one, right, Steve? The old one?
You should obviously be me. I've defended.
No, Steve, no. Steve, no.
Steve, no.
Give it to the old one there.
You know, I mean, I know I am the oldest one here, but let's be honest, I'm not mature enough to be in charge. I mean, I think, you know, maybe Cash should be in charge just because it's Cash.
Totally.
Yeah, right. You're going after all the girls? Nuh-uh.
What are you talking about,
all right,
bro?
then.
Do we not leave the literal children in charge? Just a
I mean-
thought.
Hey,
Just a thought.
he slides up. Don't worry, you'll like it. Trust me.
All right, then.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
Steve.
Maybe Gorza should be, you know, second in command, just to be, you know, first command actually.
Well, all right, squad. Now that Steve's gonna be off, you going, Steve, or you're still here?
Yeah, you got her.
I'm still here. I just wanted to make sure that you guys know. I do need you to check on old Willie Coates. He stays over by the docks, and he hands you a map. He stays over by the dock, the lone house out there by himself. He's going to be teaching the kids fishing and everything else. Make sure he's okay. He's a little mouthy. He talks a lot, but, you know, that's people that they get up in age, you know, especially us humans. But Willie's a gnome. Willie's a gnome. You know what I mean? There's some caves back this way. He points out on the map. He's like, I want you guys to go in the cave, make sure if there's any fungus or mold that's growing in there. You know, some of the stuff I taught you guys when you were younger. There's some poisonous mold. There's some nice mold that's in there that's good to point out to kids. But make sure you guys get rid of the bad mold for the kiddos, so that way when they get in there, they don't have to worry about choking and all that other type stuff. I got some woodworking shops over here. I need some equipment taken out of the woodsheds and got put over to the docks. I have an office over by the docks if you guys just need to kick your feet up for a little bit. Don't go messing around in the basement. There's been some bears and wild animals, things of that nature that have been going not in the basement, but you know, they've been nosing around. Make sure you guys are covering up all your food at the end of the day. You don't want any bears, wolves, you know, they're out here, but I got some traps set up out in the woods. Be careful of the traps. I've marked them. They should be pretty easy to find, and find them the right way. Don't find them the wrong way. Just like we talked about when we go adventuring, right, Darcher?
Hmm. And how many elder dragons?
Sure
will
ran off to
you,
get a
defend
drink
us?
IRL.
Yep. Sorry, I was just lost in my water skin.
And how many
there's-
elder dragons will we need to be defending against?
It's a good question.
There shouldn't be any elder dragons at
Or
all.
demons? Or
No, none of those.
Summer camp, my dear.
It's summer
None of
camp,
those.
man. There's bears and wild animals. We don't know about any, you know, mystical creatures around here.
The worst thing you should have to worry about is bears.
You said the gnome's name was what again? I'm sorry.
Oh, old Willie Coates.
Old Willie Coates. Okay.
Well, I've, defeated several elder dragons in my time. This should be easy then to defend against some bears, of course.
You?
Yes. me.
You?
What's
And
an
who
elder
else?
dragon look like?
A dragon, but elder.
The way you said that just now.
Nice. Nice.
She's not wrong. He just kind of like
Right,
shrugged
no.
his shoulders.
Totes. Cool. Let's get names again real quick. The tool in the back. What's your name, bro?
Yo, come on, some respect.
And Bill like takes his hands and like wipes his hair back into like a real slick tight top knot, and he's like, "The name's Bill, bro."
Bob? Okay, cool. Sweet Pink right here. What's your name?
And she like gives a little curtsy. She's like, "Alice." Flips her hair up.
Alice. Love it. And you, my dear, right here in front of me.
And she just kind of gives you an eye. She's like, "Brenda."
Brenda, appreciate it. Brenda. Cash is the name. And then over here, Red. What's going on? Your name again?
Marcy, how you doing?
Pleasure to meet you, Marcy. Love it. Sup, blonde boy, bright boy? What's your name?
He adjusts his glasses. Name's Jack.
Jack. Love it, man. Sweet name. And you, big guy.
Ned's very like broad-chested. My name's Ned.
Fucking love it, Ned. Oh, sorry. We're at camp. Love it, Ned. All right, and then I got Gorza, Darcher, Abraham, and then
Wait, can we not cuss?
Gorgeous. Well,
Steve,
there's
Steve,
kids
can
here.
we
There's
not
gonna be
cuss?
kids here.
I'd prefer that you don't, but
Oh,
I
fuck
can't
that,
hear, I
Steve.
can't complain about. So
Gorza stands up after all the introductions. He just kind of pushes her hand out. She says, "Comrades, stand strong. We will defeat the orc hordes that will come this way. I promise you that."
Steve, what the fuck is this? We're talking about cussing.
Right.
There are no hordes here.
My track
please
has-
forgive
has-
it.
My track
Gorza
has
is
led several.
Gorza's
hordes
very animated with all this stuff. Her parents wanted to make sure that she got more field experience, so here she is. Darcher, please just be kind. Show her the ropes.
Where are the
on.
ropes?
No need, my friend. I've known many ropes in my time.
Actually, we should
Have you found
probably
any
keep the ropes
elder
away
ropes?
from her. Worried she might do something. But yeah, Steve, I think we got it, man. I want to get going, man.
Yeah, Steve, get the
Well,
fuck
actually,
out
what
of
time
here,
is it?
man.
It's probably like early afternoon. But before I go, I just want to let you guys know I did put out a spread on the table in there. There's plenty of sandwiches.
Right.
I got the best vegetables. You know me. I love the greens.
Love
and
it, thanks, bro.
there's some ham. And like I said, make sure you guys cover the food once you're done eating. Can't stress that enough. There's bears and wolves. They've been a little more active lately. I'm not 100% sure why, but something stirring in the woods.
Probably something a hellhound, I imagine.
Most definitely a hellhound. Anyways, I think we should totally go and check on old Willie Coates before we get any food. Steve, you might want to
Fuck
get out of here
that,
before
Cash. I'm getting to eat.
Well, you know,
Abraham, you have a question?
You said you got green?
That's a good
Like
point.
green foods? Green foods? Yeah?
Plenty of greens.
Where's the garden?
There's not a garden here. We have it at the minute the kids will be camping at. That's where you guys are going to need to patch up those holes and make sure the beds aren't too moldy.
Beds. Well, where are the tools? Like, are those set out for us?
Bill's right there.
Ha!
Wow.
God.
Bill's like, come on, bro,
You
not cool.
like- You meant like actual equipment. Oh, yeah. Okay, my bad. Sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
Billy.
So
Bobbert.
at this
And like
point,
Alice is like chittering at your little jokes and stuff.
at this point, Lumi would probably legit just be like, "And I'm out. We're gonna go find this Willie Coates guy. Y'all are ridiculous."
All right, let me grab a sandwich. Hold on. Yeah, I want a sandwich.
Why are you sounding
like,
like
Steve-
fucking oh, I can't even think of his
What do you
name right
mean,
now.
bro? What are you talking about?
Oh, you know exactly who.
I'm just hungry. Aren't you hungry, Cash? Let's get us a sandwich real quick before we go talk to Billy Goats, whatever his name is.
Is anybody gonna stay here and watch the rest of the kids here?
Are they coming with us?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Everybody, let's get some
I-
quick provisions,
Is
then we'll
it-
head out.
Hey, Steve, you got a wagon?
And like Steve is turned into a horse already, and he's
Oh,
like,
bye,
Bye,
cooking-
Steve. All right, Bob, your first
Jack-
assignment.
Jack
Find
and
me
Ned
a
are, like, cooking
wagon.
it up in the saddle and like sending him on his way, right?
He's like, I've seen enough of this torture.
I'm gonna go get me a sandwich. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm cool with my food right now. But I'll just wait. Let him do what he needs to do.
Food. We don't eat food.
I just
We need
I just slammed together.
The rest of the kids here, you said, are essentially going to be their counselors too. They're helping us out.
the older ones.
Yeah,
They're the
they're gonna be
older
helping
one.
you guys with chores and everything. They're like the elder counselors that are
Yeah.
going to be in charge of children when they get here. So
They're the elder
Gotcha,
children.
gotcha. So the children aren't going to be here for what? How many days?
They're never gonna
Uh,
get here.
they're going to be here. They're going to be here in about a week. By about the same time that Steve gets back with the food and all the other provisions for the
We'll all
camp.
be dead.
Right around the time we're all
Okay.
dead, brother.
Oh my god, what happened?
Nice. So yeah, whenever Darcher grabs his food,
I got it, man. I
And
got
then-
my sandwich. Bob, did you find me that wagon?
And
let's just-
Ned's kind of like, well, Steve took the wagon with him. But
There's no other wagon?
everything here is
Yeah.
within a walk's distance, bro. Like we can just skedaddle on our way.
Bob, you're not getting it, man. All right, come over here. Squat down.
What?
I'm getting on his shoulders, man.
So
God,
you want me
Abraham.
to take a knee? Like, what are you doing?
Come on, carry me around.
Carry me around. Hell no.
Yeah,
Like, roll
Lumi
up
is
his-
just going, so y'all are behind now.
Yo, she gone.
Lumi has already left. Like, y'all are ridiculous. We're gonna go check on this stuff. I'm leading by example.
All right,
good.
so I'm gonna pop you guys over to the world map,
Oh, God.
and basically all the stuff that you guys have, like little chores and stuff to do. One of the things over here, Willie Coates is over here at his little dock. Actually, his dock.
I was like, he's over here, isn't he?
Do we pop?
yeah,
ourselves
he's over
on
here at the dock.
The actual map.
Are we over here?
You guys are currently at the big cabins, which are over here.
Nice. Okay, so
Should we-
1,
should we
2,
pop our-
3.
Should we pop our tokens on the map?
I don't.
You don't have to pop your tokens on the map right now. So this is just so you guys can kind of like tell where you guys are going. I don't know if you guys want to split up to get these chores done, or everybody's just going to go to each little spot and get the chores done.
You gotta split up to get the chores done, man. Gotta.
Uh,
Horror movie. So yes, let's make the worst possible choices.
Exactly.
No getting in the running car. We are all
right. We're gonna hide
Maggie
all
gets it.
behind the chainsaw.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get the assignment.
We don't know that it's a slasher yet. We don't know it's a horror movie yet.
We don't know that. So I think
characters
Cash.
All
We
right,
do.
meditating.
I think
So, like,
Cash
real
and
talk, I
Bob
think-
should definitely go together so that way Cash can push Bob and get away.
No, I would never do that. I think we should go in groups. I think we should be a little bit safe. 3 of us will go check on the old man. The rest of you,
Anybody
let's split
cover
up.
the food before y'all left?
Yeah, I ate it.
Yo,
It's covered.
All of it?
No, I covered it with my mouth. Wait, he wanted it. Wait, we got. Oh, God damn it. All right, fine. I'll go cover it.
Yeah.
All right, so there's some wood that has to be chopped at the lumberyard. Who wants to go to the lumberyard?
Girls,
I
That's
think-
like a great cash job.
No,
So
Cash is going to the
strong.
gnome. Darcher will cut wood.
No, we need Cash to cut wood because he's so strong.
Nah, because
Nah,
Darcher
we're leaving
and
that for the
Darcher and what is guy says Dimitri
Bobby.
C.
Bobby's gonna help you out.
Gyoza, Gorza.
Yeah.
All right, so Bill and Gorza are going to go to the lumberyard.
Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like Bill, Gorza, and Darcher are gonna go that. You said they're gonna cut wood, and then what else did we need to do? Cut wood.
We gotta kill the mushrooms.
Oh, check on the mushrooms. So I'm thinking,
Probably the ranger, right?
yeah, I think I'll go do that with.
Although I got some.
I'll probably do that with like Alice and Jack, and anybody else who wants to roll. And then I think everybody else can just like roll over to old Willie Coat.
Oh, Willie.
All right, so Lumi's gonna go over to visit with Willie Coates.
Correct.
Where was Darcher headed to?
The lumber
cutting wood.
cutter.
Darcher's gonna go cut some wood,
Aye.
Yeah.
and then somebody needs to go over to the main dock and help out with the boats. Get the boats ready.
I think Ned and whoever wants to roll with.
So I actually used to be a sailor, so maybe I should go get the boats.
Okay.
Way back in the day, I was a sailor man.
All right. So I got Bill, Gorza, and who else is gonna go cut wood?
I'll go cut wood.
All right, cool. So we got Kyle. What's your character's name? Abraham.
Abraham.
Abraham. All right, and then coming with me is Alice and Jack. And then we got at the boat. We'll have, I guess, Ned and Marcy go with you. Travis, or I'm sorry, Darcher.
Excuse you, sir.
Excuse me, you're right. And then Willie Coat is gonna be Lumi. And Brenda. I think that's actually about it.
All right, so Darcher is going to the docks, right?
Yeah.
Aye.
All right, Cash, you are going to the caves.
Europe.
Cool. Maggie, you're gonna go see old Willie Coates. Kyle, you are going to the lumberyard.
Yep.
And Gorza, you're going to the lumberyard as well, right?
That's right.
Oh man, I just
Okay.
sent two of the girls to the crazy gnome.
All right, so let's start with Darcher over at. Ooh, did I place you at the right spot?
I don't know.
A blank screen.
A black screen.
But I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying anything.
The slasher.
All right, let's make sure that you are at the docks, Darcher. Bing.
Bing, I see docks.
And who went with Darcher to the docks?
Darcher was Ned and Marcy. So big guy and redhead.
Ned was the nerd.
Nah, that's Jack.
Oh, that's right, Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got big guy gray. Gray hair is Ned. The blondie is Jack. Redhead is Marcy. The brown haired girl is Brenda. Pinky is Alice, and the Tool is Bill.
Poor Bill.
What about the girl that was next to, in front of Tool?
I literally just said their names.
You didn't get all of them.
Yes, I did. The pink haired
you
one
did.
is Alice. There's six
Oh,
other
never mind. Sorry,
campers.
when you said Pinky, I was thinking of the background for the redhead square. My fault.
Pinky in the brain, man.
Because her background square is pink.
Copy that.
All right, so Darcher, we're gonna start with you. You're here at the docks, and basically what you guys had to do is like fix up some of the boats, like, and fix up the docks because as you can see, they're a little bit dilapidated. So there's a bunch of just like piles of wood, and Ned immediately starts like getting to work, and Marcy's just kind of like fawning over you and like batting her eyelashes at you.
Yes, that's adorable.
That's adorable.
Get to work.
Get to work.
All right, Ned, you pound those planks. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna,
All right,
I wanna
so,
look see what's in this building here.
Which building?
This building directly to my left here. Is this a
Okay.
door or a window or something?
Is it supposed to be a black screen for us
The
as
rest
well?
of us? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for right now. I'm gonna get you guys in a bit.
Oh,
No, bro. I didn't know if we
I
were
love
supposed
it.
Spooky. You said we're
Alright,
supposed
so,
to fix the boats and then fix the dock, yeah?
Yeah, that's what you guys are working on over here. So, as the kids are like working on the docks and everything, of course, curiosity is going to take over. You start like checking out the building.
Exactly.
So, this building over here is actually Steve's office. The door is unlocked like when you walk in. Do you want to do an investigation? See if you can find anything?
You're goddamn right, I do. And you said this one over here, but I didn't see which one you specified. Is that the one that I'm right next to right here? Okay. And then the door. Oh, there's the door. Okay. Yes, I would like to do some investigating, which is a 10 and a 10. Double 10, that means double the score, right?
So as you're like looking around, like it looks like a pretty standard office, except for in the back room that you're looking in, there is a lock on the floor, like a padlock with a chain.
What do you think that's about? I wanna get down and look at it.
And now, oddly enough, it's a chain and padlock, but you're a rogue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I got thieves' tools and stuff. I could so it's a chain and a padlock, but like is it chained to something or is it just laying there on the floor?
It's chaining a trapdoor closed.
Oh, okay, copy. Well then fuck it. I want to try to pick that lock and see what's down there.
Opening a
Give me
trapdoor.
a sleight of hand thieves tools check.
I could have sworn like the first thing Steve told us not to do is go in the basement.
Right?
Did he?
So like,
I'm
literally,
pretty
like
sure
I
our
was-
friend,
I don't
our
think that's
friend
what he said.
literally told us not to go to.
It wasn't this basement though.
literally without even trying, like
Basement.
you shim the lock and it just pops right open, and the trapdoor opens up.
Bro, Rogue C lock, bro, like Rogue open lock.
Bro, see that. That's awesome.
Opening, and there's like a small tunnel.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing?
Oh god.
And so north is forward. I'm assuming the ladder behind, like down south, is behind me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just gonna do this slowly. So if any, I'm gonna look for traps. You know, because maybe Steve's trying to catch some raccoons or something down here. You know, I don't want to fall into any Steve traps.
All right, give me a perception.
You got it.
Nice. Good 20.
Hell yeah.
So everything down here is pretty dusty. Like no one's been down here for what you would assume is like 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay. I'm gonna keep looking around. So it just looks like, I'll explain it to you guys. There's a hole down here. Looks like, I guess this water here, is it like a flooded walkway maybe, or what would that look like?
So remember, you were over by some docks, right?
That
You went into a tunnel
makes
that
sense.
went underground.
Fair. Okay, the water is
You're
coming up to
assuming
here.
that you're underneath the docks, like at a little alcove.
Okay, so potentially there's an underwater entrance to that house from the docks. Pretty cool. There's a hole over here, I think.
Oh, so that's how he got around so fast, huh?
Do I see anything down in this hole here?
It's fairly dark down there. You have dark vision, right?
Yep. I sure do.
All right. So you can see that there. You can see that there is ground down there, but it's about 15 feet down. You're a pretty nimble guy. You think that acrobatically or athletically, you could probably slide down the hole and get down there without getting into any scrapes.
But I don't see anything down there, right? Like I don't see like another hole that I could go in a different path. I don't see like any children's skeleton bodies or anything.
No, there are no children or skeleton bodies in here.
Yeah, I mean, if I just see a 15-foot hole and it just looks like there's dirt down there, I'm not super curious to go, make sure that that's the only thing there. I'll probably just leave it alone.
All right.
And then it just looks like there's crates and barrels and shit over here.
Yeah, and amongst those crates and barrels,
Man, he just broke out. Go quiet for a reason.
yeah, sorry, it was the dog was barking over here.
Gotcha.
Amongst those crates and barrels is like a stash of cash. Like there's gold, there's gems, there's jewels, and odds and ends and trinkets and everything like that. It seems like this is a hidden stash of some of the stuff that you and Steve would have found when you were adventuring.
Now, do I feel like Steve's been holding out on me with this amount of cash?
Yes, the amount of cash that's down here is far more than you would have made it just adventuring alone.
Right? And this motherfucker Steve sold us on this camp has been struggling.
Yes.
Don't look like you're struggling, Steve.
Steve's
All right.
pretty well to do with the amount of gold that's down here.
Okay, and you're saying, and the cash itself is just like gold and gems. There's not like there's no sort of like intel stuff I can sort of glean from this, yeah?
I'm sorry, you kind of broke up there.
I was just saying there's not like any sort of intelligence type like documents I could try to figure out where you got this from. It's just basically gold and gems.
Yeah, like you see the deed to the camp is like amongst all this extra stuff, but other than that, it doesn't look super suspicious other than the fact that Steve told you like the camp might go under.
Right. I'm gonna grab just like, I don't know,
Grab the deed.
one of the coolest looking gems and pocket it, but leave the rest there for now.
Okay.
And then I want to look up this north way. Is that like a chasm or is it like it goes up?
That would be about a 5-foot climb. Like it's a little bit higher up.
And so like
that would be like a smaller, like crawling, like cavern.
okay,
But
so
it'd
yeah.
still be underneath the dock.
So if I went up into there, I'd be crawling afterwards.
Yes.
Well, I'm curious. I want to try to climb up there and start crawling.
All right. Shouldn't be anything but a little bit of time. So you climb up into this little area, and you notice that there's a little bit of alcove. Like this water is closer to a ceiling, and it's about 5 feet up. But remember, Steve is a druid.
Steve is a druid.
Oh, Steve's a druid.
Steve is a druid. I'm not a druid. But this has got Darcher's curiosity just like incredibly piqued. He's gonna grab his bow and like hold it over his head, and then try to just like tread water and go. Like, I guess how deep is this water? Like, can he just stand in this or?
Yeah. When you climb into the water, it's about waist deep.
Okay. Then yeah, I would just like hold the bow above water so I don't try to get my bowstring wet, and then just try to see where this goes.
And as you continue out, you notice that you hear footsteps above you.
Does it sound like on wood, like on a dock?
Very much so.
Okay. I'm assuming once I get to like kind of this opening, these little things here are like columns or like where the dock, I don't know what those are, dock posts, I guess.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna take just a little bit out
And
here.
you actually hear Marcy and Ned above you conversing with one another.
Ooh, what are they saying? Let's listen in.
And then it's so you want to like hook up, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like flexing and stuff.
This is a PG-13 movie.
Oh
She's
man, Ned's one
She's
too.
like, where? She's like, where'd the other guy go? And she's like looking around for you. Just hear her like turning around in circles. And he's like, yeah, don't worry about that guy. He's like old as shit. And she's like, well, okay, I guess we can probably just make something. And then like they like take off and go into another cab. You hear him like walking down the docks.
Uh-oh.
And with that, we'll like cut to like the next group of people. Gorza over here chopping wood.
Oh, Gorz is a barbarian. Okay. Let's go.
Who did Gorza head over there to chop wood with?
We got Bill and Abraham.
You know, the tools.
The
Two of the
tools.
tools. Two of the tools.
I honestly picture Bill like hitting it real hard. He's like, "Yeah, this is easy."
I got
like
this.
Bill and Abraham.
Yeah, I got Bill,
Bill and
Gorza, and
Abraham.
Abraham.
All right.
So like Gorza would actually be like, would start calling Bill, like she'd be like, Belisarius, watch me, I'll show you the techniques that I use to destroy the elder spirits in the Elven Grove. She starts like hitting the wood very plainly. And,
It doesn't even hear. You don't even hit it like that hearty, like chunk of a
yeah,
child.
like she like spins around like an asshole for a second and then slams it into the wood and misses.
Right into the dirt. Misses the log. Boom.
Nice.
All right, so you guys are over here at the lumber yard, and Bill's like trying to impress you, Gorza. So he's like, "Oh, let me show you how it's done." Chunk, and like a hearty chunk with like chops into the wood.
I've not seen much better hits than that. You've got strength and skill and speed. You might be able to stand toe to toe with me one day. You know, in a couple of years, perhaps.
Oh yeah, I'm totally a warrior, bro.
Belisarius, you have quite the capacity for strength.
Your muscles are so muscly.
All right, so you guys are like
No.
chopping wood and everything. Do you guys want to check out the buildings that are over here, or anything like that?
Sure.
The buildings?
Yeah. Can you see?
I can't see.
Tough.
I do have dark vision, but
Oh, you know what? I do not think that I set your stuff up. Did I send Cash over there?
No.
You don't need to set it.
Oh, actually,
I know,
yeah.
Or
but
did I
wanted-
use the wrong?
It's gonna
I think it was just
Hang
under
on.
his for some reason.
it's gonna take a while.
I know, this is still tough.
It should be Abraham. But for some reason, it comes up as Cashman Saddlehorn.
Is it connected to?
Oh, thank you.
It is.
Wakes your milk up.
I think I know what happened. Abraham. Stop at roll 20. You're embarrassing in front of my friends.
All right, while he's doing that, everybody, let's little quirks about our characters. Let's fill up some of this time.
Go ahead, Cashimus.
Cash
All right, there you
actually.
Now it's Abraham, right? You're on map.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. So yeah, while you guys are over there chopping wood, there's a couple of buildings here.
Yeah, like after they've chopped wood for a little bit, Gorza will kind of clap Bill on the shoulder and says, "Belisarius, let's go. Let's check out some of these buildings."
Oh, you're just gonna leave the old man behind?
Yeah, old
yes.
man.
Yeah, old
If you wish to brave the buildings alongside, I'm not quite sure you've the capacity to stand with Belisarius and I.
Abraham just sitting back here, kind of just chuckling at you two, like, "Yo, I just witnessed your strength. Like, come on."
Gonna open up the. Yeah, we'll check out this building right here.
All
Like,
right.
if
So
you wanted
as
to be
you
alone with Bill, all you had to do was say it.
All I had to do was say it.
you like step into this building with Bill, inside this building, it looks like an office of sorts.
Mhm.
There's papers that are like scattered all over the table.
She'll take a look at them. Say, these must be the secret maps.
And actually, it is a map of the camp, and one of the maps of the camp is like showing like the buildings, and like underneath the buildings, there's like smaller buildings underneath every building that's been built.
Mm-hmm.
In the main part of the camp. So in the small camp for the children, and then at the docks, and in the main cabin that you guys are staying in, there's like actually rooms underneath of all these buildings and like tunnels that connect them.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, she's kind of like looking at that map, and she says, there must be treasures of Salalekum hidden within those rooms, I imagine."
And Bill's like slightly confused. He's like, well, why would Steve have like hidden tunnels underneath all these buildings? It doesn't make any sense, bro.
Bill must be part of a deep cult. There are hidden jewels underneath the cabin.
I don't know, man. Steve's kind of fucking lame.
I've seen stranger things in my time, Belisarius.
Oh yeah? Have you seen this? And he's like starts flexing at you and stuff.
Adorable, but not quite as good as mine. She starts flexing back at him.
So while these two are in there like flexing at each other, what's Abraham checking out? Kaiolu?
I'm gonna check out this building.
Let me.
Well, we now know the first one to die.
Me?
Should I eat those again?
I think you're at a window, actually.
I thought the windows were on this side. Yeah, because I can see inside this way.
I didn't think I'd get yelled at for eating oatmeal right
my
now.
door's right here.
Jesus.
Yeah, the door's on the other side of the building, sir. It's over here.
Over here. That's what it was the first time. I thought it was a window.
No, I think that's a door.
Yeah,
All right,
that's a door. Yeah, man.
In this building, there is scraps of paper that are on this table that reference a Necronomicon.
Can I kind of like put them a little together to understand it a little bit more?
Give me an investigation check. Not terrible. The pages that you have, there's like 6 or 7 pages. They look like they've been torn out of like a greater document.
Ooh. Well, I kind of want to do like an investigation of this whole room then. See if I can't find this little book, maybe.
All right, give me a roll.
You want perception or investigation?
Whichever one for you is good.
That was my better roll.
It didn't look too much better than, but you do notice that these pages seem like they've been torn out, and they're referencing something that's called the Undying One.
The Undying One, huh? Is there anything else in this room that seems intriguing at all?
Nah, you wouldn't notice anything else in that room that would be of note.
Huh? Guess I'd probably just exit out the door then after having these pages. Probably, roll them up a little bit, stuff them in my pockets.
All right, and then we'll pop over to Cash over at the caves. Who's with you at the caves, Cash?
Mo, you there?
You there, Mo?
Sorry, I was on mute because of the wife. But yeah, it's gonna be Alice and Jack. I think Jack is probably pretty studious. I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, you'd definitely be right on that one.
Nice. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so like while we're walking over there, like telling them a little bit about the adventures of the Saddlehorn and stuff with Steve. Get him kind of jacked up, and it's like, yeah, I used this bow, when I was hunting goblins and stuff like that. It was pretty wild. That's where I got this scar on my face.
Yeah, I was like all enamored, like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. It was wild. Got a lot better, especially with the help of Steve, and then my parents are pretty good when it comes to shooting from a distance, being good rangers and stuff like that. I think we definitely gonna fit in together when we start looking for some of these mushrooms. Hopefully, find some good ones. I'll show you the really good ones that get you a little trippy at nighttime, but
He was
we'll
parents
keep
owned
that quiet.
dealership.
And Jack's kind of
What?
like, I don't know, guys. We need to keep our wits about us. There's bears and the whatnot around here looking around.
You know what? You're right. Totally shouldn't. And then when Steve gets back, I'll get you something. Calm you down a little bit. What about you, Alice? Huh?
I'm down for whatever you're down for.
Oh, wonderful. Love it. Let's get some of these, take them back. Maybe we can find some chicken of the woods. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we can see some of those while we're on the way.
Roll
I
me
don't
like
see
a nature check.
Nature check. Oh, I couldn't even see where the hell we were. It's bad because my nature. Oh, I did pretty good actually. I have a +1 to nature for some odd reason.
Are you here at the caves?
Yeah, I didn't. All I saw was black at first. I didn't know that it was at the top of the screen. But yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Before we get into the caves, can I like perceive the area, just to make sure we don't, or like do a survival to make sure I don't see any tracks or bear tracks or anything like that.
Go for it, Chief.
Copy. Yeah. Guess I don't see tracks.
Well, the good enough news is that you don't see tracks, so that's a good sign.
Facts.
But
cool.
with the nature track, you do find some of those chicken of the forest.
Nice. Put some of those in the pack. Like, if you see anything else, let me check them first. Make sure that they're not poisonous. So unless, Jack, you got it. You got it. You can handle it. Want to like hit the torch, one of the torches, and then kind of like peer inside the cave. Is there like any wind coming from the cave?
Definitely, you can see the wind of the cave like kind of pushing the flames of your torch like off to the left and right.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those things. I kind of want to do this real quick. I want to do this primeval awareness. I want to burn one of my spell slots so I can do this. I want to see if I can sense anything. So, especially coming from this cave.
Elementals, fae fiends, dragons, celestials, and apparitions. And undead. You are in the clear. There's nothing like that inside the cave.
Nice. Can I see any of like the mushrooms going inside the cave?
If you go inside the cave.
So I look at the other two. Sorry, Cece keeps fucking talking to me. Looking at the other two, like, y'all want to check inside, or you think we can find most of the stuff that we need out here?
Well, Steve did say we have to go inside the cave to find out if there's anything poisonous in there. If you're scared, Cash, just say that.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just trying to protect the people that are around me, bro. You know, trying to be the smart leader here. But if you feel confident, you know, Alice, if you feel comfortable with us two, you know, taking a little lead, you know, unless you're a strong woman, you can do what you need to do as well. But I'm gonna need one of you to hold this this torch, so I can, and then he loads up the arrow, so I can, you know, be a little bit more prepared, just in case this is a cave. There are bears, just in case we need to, you know, get a little violent. And he winks at her.
And Jack's like, you don't have to worry about any bears in this cave. It's not even an earth sign cave, fool. And he very like
God.
brazenly like walks in there like swinging his arms.
Yeah, Alice, those are usually the ones that die first. But
He's like,
stay
yeah,
back here with.
she's like, I don't really like Jack anyway. He's kind of lame. Maybe we go do something. Like, let's leave him to this. Like, let's go. You want to go check out the lake?
I would love to. Just not. Let's actually wait for the nighttime. Get a little moonlight. I can give you some of the special mead that I brought from my parents' stash. You know.
Well, we could go like skinny dip or something. Like, leave Jack there. He's super lame.
Come on, let's be a little bit of a team player. We'll go in. We'll come right back out. Settle some business. And then we can settle some business.
What happened to that studliness right at the beginning of the campaign?
Come on. And he kind of like takes her hand and we walk in. And we start walking into the cave. Jack, chill out, bro. We're coming. Slow down. Be a little bit safer.
So you walk into the cave with Jack, and like he's already like 10 steps ahead of you guys, and he's like taking he's got like a little field knife. He's like a fucking Boy Scout. He's just like scraping. He's like, this is non-poisonous stuff, but I got it. Don't worry about it, Cash. I can tell you're a little scared to come in here.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Keep going, man. See if there's anything else. Be careful. There might be some drops in here.
He's like, I've been in this cave all day. Like, it's super chill. Don't worry. He's
Understandable.
walking around just like scraping stuff. You want to do any rolls while he's in there scrape?
Yeah, I definitely want to keep like my eyes up. I want to perceive everything. The things that he's saying that aren't poisonous, probably grab a couple, hand them to Alice. But I definitely want to keep the bow ready, keep my eyes open, and my ears up. My ears are like flip, 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 going back and forth.
And this is super lame, guys.
All right. 5 more minutes and then we'll head out, okay?
She's looking to get it on.
All right, so you guys are wrapping up with the mushrooms and everything, and we'll pop on over to Maggie with old Willie Coates at the fisherman shack, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So it is, Lumi and Brenda.
Yeah, grab Brindo. Where's she at? And Lumi. So, like, as Brenda and Lumi are walking to the shack, Brenda's like really into Lumi for some reason. Probably you can tell by her haircut.
I think Lumi.
She's like, so tell me more about you and like being an elf. What's that about?
I was
The
born
Gothic
this
elf.
way. That's what it's about. This is how I was born. I popped out.
I mean, what's it like living for like super long? Like you're like so old, but you're still like so beautiful and young.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm not old. You guys just have the lifespan of insects.
Damn.
A bummer.
Damn.
Wow, that's really insightful.
Sorry, that's
You're
probably a
so
little harsh.
insightful, and your hair is so beautiful.
Well, thank you. I do wash it in spring water that I bless under the full moon, so I think that helps with the lusciousness.
She's like, well, we're gonna go talk to old Coates. He's
Yeah,
a gnome. What do you know
Billy
about gnomes?
Short, cantankerous, good with mechanics and robots and stuff. Very good with that. Steam powered things. That's their jam, as I understand it.
I don't know about how long gnomes are supposed to live, but I think he's going senile.
What makes you say that?
He talks about like the weirdest stuff.
Interesting. Maybe we can learn from him.
You'll see. He's like always talking about like the dead.
Excellent. I love learning about the dead. And her eyes like light up. She gets a little excited.
So like as you guys are walking up, like you see old Willie Coates, he's got like this very loose robe that's like half open, and he's just like walking around with a stick and like poking at things. And he's like, I know they're here. Come on out. And he just looks very disheveled and like wild.
And if you want to make me roll for this, but like in my head, like she's just naturally kind of walking silently, being quiet, that sort of thing. And poor Brenda's just like clomping along.
Give me a stealth roll.
Of course, I
Doing
say
a
that.
Legolas walk on the snow.
I mean, I'm trying. Not very stealthy. Nothing's going my way.
Still good. 14's a good roll.
You're actually stealthy enough not for Willie Coates not to notice you coming up.
Sick.
And he's like lifting up these like boards under the dock, and he's like, "I left it." He's like, "I don't know where I left it."
I would probably just like walk up straight to him, not thinking that he's not gonna see us. Like she's not making that full connection, and see what he does when he sees the people show up at his house. What did you lose?
And like, he jumps out of his skin. He like throws his staff up in the air. He's like, don't sneak up on me like that, child. What's I'm such a what? Are you with him?
With who? I'm
And
with
Brenda's like,
Steve.
he like talks to fucking Ghost and shit. He's like, they've been here. The Undying. He's searching for the lives.
I talk to ghosts too. Pray tell, good sir, who have you been speaking to lately?
The Undying one. He says he's coming for the children. We gotta stop protecting the underneath the boards. It's always under the boards. And he's like lifting up the boards and he's like looking everywhere.
Under the boards? Here? Like
No.
right here?
The lake, underneath the lake, under the boards, the magenta shining swords. They'll cut it. Everything.
The Undying one has a magenta sword, and he's gonna
No,
cut everything.
No, listen. You're not listening to me. Who are you?
My name's Lumi. I work for Steve. He asked us to come check on you.
No, don't show me Steve. He's not here. Never. He goes running into his shack and like slams the door behind him. And Brandon's just looking at you like, told you he's fucking nuts. But
What's
he's
he
alive, so
supposed to
let's.
do for the camp.
He's alive. Like we were just supposed to make sure he's alive. Like let's go. He freaks me the fuck out.
Can I do a perception check just to see if there's anything around here that I happen to notice that's off that would
Can you let the damn dog out
pique
while
my
he's standing there
interest?
for decades? For real.
Yeah, go ahead, roll it.
No perceiving.
All right, with a 12
Is there-
perception. With a 12 perception, the boards that he's been moving around, it's like he's been looking for something that he lost.
Okay. All right, well, and he's still like locked up, doesn't want nothing to do with Steve. He's creeped out and okay.
Yeah, he went back into his shack and like you just hear him like flipping over the bed and everything. He's like, I gotta find it.
Dang.
Billy Goat, Willie Coat, whatever. Apologies. We're gonna go back now. Is there anything you need?
You gotta stop the Undying. Get away from my shack. You and Steve and all of them.
You got it, bro. I'll talk to the Undying if I find him. No magenta swords around here. And she kind of like just looks at Brenda and like does the crazy this. You're right. This dude is crazy, and kind of takes her back to where
Yeah,
we
that dude's
had been.
totally nuts. All right, so that's everybody's like afternoon, basically. So we're all gonna go back to the big cabins. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And I think this shouldn't be as complicated as I'm making it. Mm-mm-mm. There it is. All right, is everybody back at Nope, shouldn't be at the docks. We should all be back at the big cabins.
I am still on the lumber map.
Yes. There's my last guy.
Huzzah.
Nice. So did we get a good haul of mushrooms?
Give me a survival roll.
Not
You
bad,
probably brought
not
back
good.
about 4 or 5 mushrooms.
Okay.
Are
We're
these
really
fun
only there to check
shrooms?
for poison ones, but what did you
Yeah,
say?
you found some magic. You found some magic mushrooms.
There it is.
On the good mushrooms.
Oh, so the 4 magic mushrooms. I keep the chicken of the woods in my pack. I don't share that. um. Well, now that we're all back, how was the docks? Everything good?
I'm going to clear the turn order, and now that we're back at the big cabins, I'll have you guys re-roll the initiative, please.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Abraham isn't back yet, right? He's still dealing with his son.
Yeah.
You need us to roll for him?
Yeah, somebody wouldn't mind.
I think I got
Got you. Oh, you got him?
Yep.
Nice. Teamwork,
All
make
right.
the dream work, baby.
it. Indeed.
So Gorza, you are top of the order. You and Bill and Abraham are like coming back before the rest of the group. But one of the things that you notice is that the door of the cabin is wide open.
Bill Tanicus, did you leave the door open when we left?
No, bro. That shady looking elf dude, he was the last one out in there. He was getting a sandwich, remember?
Yes, of course.
Guys, I fucking closed the door, okay? And I covered the food.
You're not here yet.
I'm not here yet.
So Gorza will walk up and says, Belisarius, come and join me. We'll see if there's anything in here.
Oh, yeah, totally, yeah.
Abrahamicus, you as well. And
Abrahamicus. I love that you just like add flourishes onto everybody's name to make them sound glorious for your internal like dialogue.
Oh yeah, just her internal delusion.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, so she'll lead the team over to the door and peek inside, see what's doing.
Doing.
The doors are off, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Honestly,
I can see. I didn't know if you wanted to.
Yeah,
to
if you
describe
can
what
see it,
that-
you can see it, man.
Okay, solid. So she walks up, she sees them. She's like, "Hellhound rats, prepare
Can
yourselves."
we hear it? Levi, can we possibly hear it before we get there too?
What's your passive perception?
16.
You would hear something rumbling around in there, definitely.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be him before he gets up there, but I don't know that I would. But she'd go stumbling up there anyway. Yeah, she screams out "Hellhound rats" and pulls out her big sword Says, "Follow me, comrades, to glory."
To glory.
So, am I able to just do regular turn order stuff, or how are we doing it?
Oh yeah, you can. If the initiative starts, so
Gorza, funnel them to the doors.
Are you here yet? I don't think you're here yet, Yara.
No, I'm there. I can hear it. And we heard you yell, "Fucking hellfire rats" or whatever.
True facts.
Fair enough. Yeah, she'll stand right there, and I guess prepare an action for when one of them comes up to attack her to attack back.
all right.
Just going over my my stuff to see if there's anything I can do from right there that I'm forgetting. I think we're good. So yeah, I'm just preparing an action.
All right, Cash. You heard it, but
Cash.
you didn't see it yet.
Right. Cash has just drawn his bow. He's preparing an action for the first enemy that comes to end of view, and he tells the rest of the kids, "Hey, take cover. Stay where we can see you, though. So if just in case we need to yell at you. Jack, watch out for the girls right there." And he like knocks the arrow, and he's ready. Quick question: when we're ready in action, and when the turn comes up, can we still do our bonus actions as well?
You cannot ready bonus. You can ready in action.
It's just the standard action. Okay. Cool beans. Beep, 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 beep.
All right. So you have an action ready as soon as something comes into the doorway, you're going to shoot it?
Yep. First enemy that he declares, I guess, in his own head.
Bob.
All right. So once these things get a whiff of you guys, they say, "I'm ready for a snack." And this wolf attacks poor Bill.
Yeah, shots fired, baby. Pow!
Roll the attack.
So would I get attack as well?
If you ready the
18.
action, yes.
I triggered the
18, baby. And then I'm ooh. First time it turns. Favored foe
9 is
doesn't
miss.
jump.
18 to hit.
18's a hit. Oh, sorry. 11 for the damage.
What's it look like when you kill that wolf?
Oh, it's super easy. Like the moment like it bounds towards Bill, it like hits off of like just a little bit off of Bill's shoulder, just so he knows that I'm there. And then it gets it like right inside of its mouth while its maw is open, and then it just slumps to the ground. And then
Like the wolf, as his like thing to like jump onto Bill, like dies on Bill. Bill's like
Right.
under the wolf, like oh.
And then I look back at Alice and I give her a wink. I got this.
She's like squealing, like oh my god. All right, Abraham.
Just squealing. Wow. Oh. I guess, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and come on in.
What is Abraham? What's your class again?
I'm a rogue.
Oh,
rogue
Jesus
vampire.
Christ. That's right. 3 rogues. That's right.
Don't be a hater.
Ain't nobody hating. I just,
We're different varieties of rogue. Different
Yeah.
Always.
Cool. You know how to move your character?
I'm trying to, but my whole map's moving. There we go.
You want to step in? How far do you want to step in?
I'm going straight up to this guy. Drawing my rapier as I'm going in.
Give him the juice, bro.
There's a 16 hit.
It does.
Yeah.
So if
You can just click the word rapier and it'll roll the
Yeah.
damage for you.
and
Ooh,
dude, you gotta
50.
save the crit. Damn.
Okay.
So as you like
I'll just have
stab
a
into
fail
this
on my
wolf,
escape.
as you stab into this wolf, like it lets out a,
Yeah, you let up that yelp.
and you still have a bonus action because you moved, you did your
Go
action,
ahead
you
and
got
try
a
to
bonus
attack
action.
again. Miss.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you probably weren't here for that part. For 5e, there's no multi-act. You don't have multi-attack right now at level 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's level 5.
But if you're dual wielding, you can offhand attack with like your dagger
Oh, I didn't pull out my dagger.
or a short sword if you have a short sword.
Oh.
You can do that as a bonus action, but you don't add your modifier
Kyle?
for the damage.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
You want me to bite him? I'll bite him. I'll bite the wolf. Can I do that?
If it's a bonus action.
I think it
You're-
is.
Your bite is an unarmed strike against an incapacitated creature.
I mean, honestly, if I didn't kill it after one strike, I'd probably just honestly back up. Just be like, oh crap.
I think as a bonus action for a rogue, you can disengage, right?
Yes. So you don't get attack of opportunity. Use that for a rogue.
As you move away. Yeah, and you should still have some movement left because you only moved 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get there. So you still have 10 feet to back up if you'd like.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, Lumi.
There we go. Perfect flank.
hey.
All right, I think Lumi is actually going to take a slightly different approach than everybody else so far. We're at summer camp. We've got a couple of young, intrepid adventurers who are supposed to be learning the ropes. So she's going to pull out her short bow and kind of step up a bit. But she's just going to, gas Cash up. Good job, Cash. Nice job, Gorza. Keep it up. And she's just going to, sight down the arrow but not shoot anything yet. We're going to let these guys get some new experience here.
You definitely see Cash's tail kind of wiggle a little bit, and his ears stiffen up, and his shoulders get a little bit broader. He's like, "Oh yeah, got it, gotcha."
So basically, she's kind of like, if you'll let me play it this way, she's like readying an action. If somebody looks like they're really in trouble, she would shoot whatever she can from this position. But right now, she's letting the kids handle it.
Stalwart
All right,
companion
sounds good.
Lumitara. Thank you.
Speaking of kids, where the heck is Ned and Marcy?
They didn't return with Archer.
Oh.
Torture.
I thought
Where
I
are the
wasn't
kids?
here. Am I even here?
Yes. You gotta put your water skin down, dude. With the air quotes too.
I don't know where they are.
All right, Darcher, it's on you.
Where are the kids? Fuck them.
Man.
I guess I
What
gotta
was Steve
save
thinking?
somebody. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I could bonus action hide and then move and then shoot.
You're
But that shit.
Yes, you could do all that.
6. So I'm going to use my cunning action to attempt to hide, which I believe I need to roll stealth.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Not sure how good that went. Then I want to try to, I guess, walk up here. I'm assuming I could see the guy over there.
Yeah, you can see him.
Then I'm just going to try to shoot that motherfucker.
man, this bear looks
So since you
mighty
are
hungry.
since you are hidden from him, you will attack with advantage, and if you're attacking with advantage, you can add your sneak attack.
Kill! It's a 50-50, so it's doubled, right?
A 15 is a hit.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Don't forget
Good
to
job,
add your sneak
Doctor.
attack when you roll the damage.
Right. Nope, that's an
Click
attack.
the word short bow; it'll roll the damage.
All right. Clicking the word short bow.
Oh, and your sneak is
15.
added in.
I think he's got it
So-
checked.
Yeah, I clicked the
What's it
little
look
toggle.
like?
I think I'm just gonna do a little tumble, kick up some dirt. You don't really see me in the dirt, and then just an arrow flies through the fucking dirt, through some shoulders, into the thing's fucking eyeball.
Nice.
And then I wink.
So we got 2 dead wolves.
Nice. Architus is a true stalwart companion.
That's right, Gorza.
The wolf that Abraham attacked rolls up back to attack Abraham. And Lumi, you said you readied an action.
I did.
I think you can see that wolf approaching Abraham if you want to use your readied action to attack.
Sure. Do I press short bow to roll?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure you don't think I'm
Nice shot.
Perfect. And your sneak attack works because it's within 5 feet of Abraham.
Oh,
So you get sneak attack on this one too.
okay.
So on your character sheet, make sure it's checked.
Perfect. Thank you, Chemo.
Yep.
And then I hit short bow again
in the chat.
in the
Click the word
chat.
short bow in the chat.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
14.
Okay.
There we go. Solid damage.
Hell yeah.
And that puts down that wolf.
Also, you have
This big bear comes lumbering around the corner and
Don't I have something cool
attempts.
that if I kill something, I can do something else?
no. If you cause sneak attack damage, you can cause
Oh.
it somewhere else.
Yes. Wait, which? I read it. Whales from the grave. So immediately after I deal sneak attack damage, I can target a second creature that I can see. So I don't know if I could see the bear within 30 feet.
He's straight ahead of you now. You can see him.
Then I get to roll half my sneak attack dice. How many dice do I have on sneak attack?
2.
So I get to
2d6.
roll one. I get to roll 1d6 to do damage.
Oh wow! Do they have to
take
save for that or anything?
necrotic damage. Because it's
It
the
doesn't.
Whales of the Dead. I told you I'm a goth girl.
It doesn't have a save for him.
Noise.
Over to the left, you can see the dice. In that
That
little
works.
menu.
Oh.
Can you see it, Maggie? It looks like a
I typed
D20.
it in, but now I can see it. Yes.
Yeah, it'll give you dice. You can just click the D6 and it'll do it for you.
Got it. Well, I will remember that from now on.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'll take the 5 damage on the bear too. As the ghosts
Solid work.
ring in his ears. Told you I talked to the dead too.
So this bear has multi-attack. It's going to bite Abraham and attempt to claw Gorza.
Ooh.
I believe those are both misses.
Secret rolls.
I do not see.
Can't see him, bro.
I don't see the roll.
Oh, for some reason I'm rolling them to GM. But they are both misses.
Copy.
Gonna have to edit the sheets. But Gorza, it is your turn.
Finally, time for glory. She is going to use an action surge to give that an additional action point. And she's going to do a normal attack first.
Oh, you changed it to fighter instead of barbarian?
I was never a barbarian.
Why did I think you were choosing a barbarian?
I have no idea, sir.
I thought you said I'm going to be an orc barbarian. I don't know why. My bad.
That's all good. So I'm doing attack with the great sword. Does 18 hit?
It does.
That's
That's
fucking
all.
dope. So.
Voice.
Oops. So I did the thing. There we go. So she hits it with that, and then she's going to use her action surge action to do a maneuver.
Do the maneuver.
And so she'll do a commander strike. So I take
What's
the
it?
attack action.
Get it, Gorza.
Sorry, I'm having to. I was reading them over, but I think I read one of them wrong. I thought I got another attack, but no. I'll expend one of my superiority die for commander strike. And
I thought action surge does give you an extra.
Yeah, action surge will give you an extra action.
right. But I'm doing a maneuver, so I was just looking at what the actual so in place of taking the attack action for commander strike, I forgo one of my attacks, right? And then use the bonus action.
When you take the attack action on your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature that you can hear, that you can see or hear, to expend one superiority dice. That creature can immediately use this reaction to make a weapon attack, adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. So you can do that, and then somebody else can attack.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I use the action first to get the extra action, I can use that action to do that commander strike, right? Because I'm foregoing that.
Yes, that works. And then they do an attack, whoever you choose.
Right. I'll give the attack to say Abrahamicus, deliver the killing blow.
Abrahamicus.
Abrahamicus, huh? I like it.
And I roll the superiority die and add that to it, right?
Yes.
Add that to his attack damage. So
Nice.
there's 6 on top of that.
All right.
Hell
so
yeah.
13 is surprisingly a hit.
Nice.
Good job, Abrahamicus.
Yeah.
And Abrahamicus, you have the flanks, so you have advantage, so you can add your sneak attack to that.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Get that 2d6 at it, baby.
It's another D6, right?
Yeah, he's get one more d6. There you go.
There you go.
So all
So
together.
what's it look like?
Yeah, let's go.
You know, I
The
just
killing blow.
killing blow. You know, just like earlier, we saw. You know, the arrow go into a wolf's mouth. You know, this bear's charged at me, so I just take the rapier and right in its throat.
A paltry battle, to be sure.
So I covered the
with
food.
With that, all the enemies have been defeated.
Yeah, they have.
And what do you guys do next?
First things first, head count.
Do we know that they weren't
Leave the
Steve?
door open.
I closed the door.
Did you though? You were the last one in here when I left, and I told you to close the door and cover the food.
The doors are broken off the hinges, correct?
Correct.
It would appear I closed the door and they broke them down.
Yeah, Lumi,
Did you cover the food?
it happens.
Yeah, of course I covered the food. You think covering food is going to stop the bears from smelling it? I don't know how the hell Steve didn't know
We're
that.
missing 2 campers.
Come on, Steve.
Where is Ned and Marcy, Darsher?
I don't know. Were they with you?
No, bro.
Have you lost your charges?
Bro. You're harshing my vibe right now.
You
were at the
to be the
you
other
at the
adults
dock?
here.
No, he
Hey,
wasn't
man,
at
I don't
the
even know how I got here, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Those two ran off on their own while he was underground.
All right, can I get like 2 other people to come with me to go check the docks? Everybody else stay here.
They're probably not there, man. If they were there, they'd have come with me.
You didn't even know they were with you. God.
I thought you were talking about right now. Like, they're not here right now. They were cleaning up the docks.
I shall aid you, Cashataurus, in your quest.
Thank you.
He sounds like a dinosaur.
Cashataurus, I love it too. Like Cash is like feeling it. Everybody else.
Unfortunately, it is 10 o'clock. I don't know if you guys want to continue. I mean, this could one shot could turn into a 2-shot, but
I was going to ask, do we want to try to do it again next week? Wrap it up?
To finish it? I'd be cool with it, yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, I'm down with
I'm still down if you guys are still down.
Damn,
sure.
I didn't
I'm
even
good.
realize it was 10 o'clock. Are you joking?
that. It went by fast, man.
I only knew it was 10 o'clock because William went to bed.
Yeah.
Damn. I literally looked and it was like 8:30. I was like, okay, cool. We got time.
A lot happened, man. We were having fun.
Fuck, I was having so much fun.
We'll just have more fun next week, bro.
There you go.
I know.
yeah.
I know.
I know.
Sending out candy because we could actually play on Halloween because it's Monday, but candy time, guys. So yes,
Right.
this will have to wait till Thursday.
Right.
Well, Levi can't do
Oh yeah, because you have to like
Monday.
work.
Yeah, he's
Work.
Remember that whole
Yeah.
thing when we used to play on Mondays and then now we can't, so we moved to Thursday? You remember that?
yeah, that was a big thing.
It almost broke up the crew. You remember that? We almost broke up and then we figured out we didn't have to.
I just blanked the reason why. It was like, well, we decided one day to go to Thursday.
Guys, I got
That's
this great idea. How about we just wrap this up on Monday?
because it's actually Halloween.
I wouldn't be able to do it anyways either. I'm taking the kids trick or treating.
Right, trick or treating. I figure between people with kids and people like me who just like
we're
handing
going
out
super
candy.
early though. We're going like from 4 to 6. So
Oh,
we're
Boring.
I got the trunk or treat thing at the church, so yeah, it wasn't gonna happen anyways.
Yeah, no,
It's
Halloween's just too busy of a day.
yep, not meant to be.
Yeah, like
Right.
anymore.
real quick, Levi, how did we get that far into this?
Yeah, is this more of a 3-shot or?
No, I mean, literally, once you guys go back to find the other kids, like, it's slasher time. But
Nice.
Okay,
you guys are doing so well.
that's all we needed. Okay.
We'll see.
Well.
We'll see the gory scene next week.
To be fair, we did start a little bit late, so yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we won't
Plus,
blame
we
anybody.
like to RP a bit, you know? We don't just jump the gun. We gotta,
Yeah, no,
you know,
Yeah, we like
Exactly. We got to get into it.
I don't know
kinda
that.
play it out a little bit.
I think if we
All
had
right,
like
then.
40 more minutes, we could have wrapped this up.